Chosen ones. Hey, when seven doors close, 10, 15, 20 more open. See what I mean when I say that when certain doors close, as chosen ones, we get to questioning ourselves. We get to questioning, did we do something wrong? Are we good enough? Um, you know, what could we have done better? All those thoughts are valid, but at the same time, it's important that you don't overthink it. You see, when doors close, that's just showing you that you were being you were being protected and preserved, and you are going to be going further than you could ever imagine. You see, those doors that had to be closed, they had to be closed for a reason, and it's because you are moving, like I said, onto a whole new level. See, those doors, I'm gonna give you some example of the doors that needed to be closed. The first door, your old self, the old version of yourself that no longer served you, that no longer had the ability to take you to the next level. You see, we honor, we appreciate, we accept, we heal, and we love that lower version of ourselves, but it can't go with us to the next level. What I'm getting is I'm moving on to bigger and better things. The old me is dead. That's it is what it is. You're moving on to bigger and better things. And that door needed to be shut. Those old habits, those old ways of thinking, those old ways of figuring things out and doing things is dead. Boom, that door got slammed shut and that bitch got 10, 20 padlocks on it. And it ain't coming back open. Cause you are bigger, better, stronger, wiser, and more dedicated and motivated and disciplined to get what you need to get done and to step into your power and use your gifts, talents, and abilities. Now, that second door that needed to be closed was the people, places, and things and situations and mindsets that no longer served you any good. You see, that door had to be closed as well because it was holding you back in a way. See, you have such a big heart. You have such loving energy. Like I spoke about this before. You are love. You are love. That frequency radiates from in you and outside of you. It permeates out of you because that's who you are at your core. It's burning fire and passion and desire and love and compassion, not only for yourself, but for others, for the world. You want to do things for the greater good of humanity, not just your bloodline, but for everybody, because you love to see everybody win. You love to see everybody smile. You love to see everybody happy. But you have to use that part of yourself to a certain extent. You had to learn that you can't just be giving your power away too freely simply because it was draining you. And in this next season of your life and these new doors of opportunities that are opening requires you to have your energy. So you cannot be operating out of being too much of a giver. You have to give. You have to give when you feel called to give is what I'm getting. You have to give when you feel called to give because right now in this season of your life, you are resting, you are healing, you are becoming better at your craft, your gifts, talents, and abilities. And you need that time to strictly focus on those things that I've just named. You need that time and that space to walk across the old bridge to open the new doors at the end of this new bridge of your life. Now, the third door that needed to be closed was the mindset and those your mindset and your hometown. That shit had to be closed. Wham. And I'm gonna also tie people and relationships that didn't mean you no good. I'm gonna tie all of that into this third door. That door needed to be closed simply because The people that were around you, the mindsets that they had, the nasty low vibrational energy that they had, it didn't serve you in no way, shape, or form. And you know that saying, you are who you hang around? That's so true, because the mindsets that the people around you had was to keep you sleep of your power, your gifts, your talents, and your abilities. And it's simply because they wanted to feed off of that powerful energy that's what's inside of you. Feed off that abundant, radiant prosperity energy that's inside of you. And people knew who you were before you knew who you were. And they were banking on you to not know who you were. But you already peeped game. You already knew what was going on. See, people love to underestimate you, chosen ones, and that's where they fail every single time. And that's where the biggest surprise come from. And I'm here to tell you that door had to be closed, because in this next season of your life and these doors that you are walking into, it's requiring you to let these people go, because the new relationships that you are building, that you are creating, that you are loving, and that you are giving and receiving is going to benefit you way more than these people from your past, from your hometown. Simply because these people in your past and your hometown, they see you as that old version of yourself. You see, what I'm getting is, they tried to it's one of my favorite songs. It's a bar from one of my favorite songs. I don't want to, take credit for this, but it's like, and I sprinkled a little bars in there. If you know, you know. Yeah. Oh, tough. But when it comes to you, when people from your past viewing this old version of you, it's this lyric that it is. It says, they tried to judge me from my past, but them my old shoes. See, them was your old shoes. You stepped into some new shoes, and you stepped into this better version, more upgraded, evolved version of yourself. And I'm here to tell you that I'm proud of you for letting that door close. See, you had to let it close because them people couldn't go with you. And you knew that, and you accepted that. And you like, all right, fuck it. Here we are. We in this bitch. I ain't going back. If I gotta leave all this shit behind, I'm willing to leave it all behind. And I'm here to tell you that, hey, it's okay. You moving on to bigger and better, my baby. Now, this fourth door that I'm going to speak about is your finances. The way that you are living, thriving, and surviving is going to totally and completely change. And you've been shown this in your current reality. See, you've been applying and massively applying to all these corporations and these jobs, and you've been getting rejected after rejection after rejection. It's not because you aren't qualified. You have to understand you're overqualified. And you have to understand, once you put your resume in, once you send your application in, these corporations, they know who you are. They know the energy that you are going to be bringing. They know you are chosen. They know you are powerful, and they know that your level of influence will influence others who've been working there for years to believe in themselves. You have to understand that these people know, these corporations know who you are. That's why they try to blackball you. They blackball you all the time. But I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, that door is being slammed shut. You are being called. You feel this calling, and you're acting upon it, and I'm proud of you. You're acting upon your calling. You are stepping into your calling. You are using your gifts, talents, and abilities. What I'm getting is, you are going to be paid to use your gifts. You are going to be paid to use what you were given. You got gifts inside of you. You got that glow. You got that power. You have that energy to win. And that door had to be shut simply because these people and these corporations would have tried to take advantage of you. They would have tried to eat off your shine, eat off your glow, make you pour into their vision and pour into their goals and pour into their abundance and prosperity, and just completely steal from you. So that door had to be closed. It was a harsh reality to swallow, but you stepped out on faith, and now you're grinding and putting in a work, and things are going to